My beloved, do you feel the weight of betrayal in your heart? Have you ever trusted someone only to find your love and kindness taken for granted? Perhaps you're struggling with the pain of feeling deceived, abandoned, or misunderstood. Know this: you are not alone. In these moments of heartache, I speak directly to you, to the depths of your soul, with a message that will heal, restore, and remind you of the unshakable love I have for you. The world may have broken your trust, but I am here to show you that you are not defined by the hurt you've endured. Stay with me, my child, for in this message lies the strength you've been searching for. Trust in me to guide you through the storm, and watch how your heart can rise again, more powerful than ever before. Stay with me until the end, for this message is not just for your ears, it is for your heart, your healing, and your hope. Let the truth I speak transform you today. Watch now, my beloved. My child, hear my voice. I understand the pain you feel in your heart. You have been deceived by someone who wore a mask of kindness and love, only to reveal their true intentions later. They approached you with a smile, a promise of support, and words that seemed like a balm to your soul. Yet beneath those words, there was manipulation, a hidden agenda to use you for their own benefit. You see, my beloved, not every smile is genuine, and not every hand extended is done with the desire to help. This person, though they spoke of love and friendship, was not showing you the love I speak of. They may have said they were there for you, that they cared deeply, but their actions told a different story, one of selfishness and greed. They saw you as a means to an end, not as the precious child I created you to be. But let me remind you of this: you are never alone, my child. I know the struggles you face, and I know how deeply it hurts when someone you trusted turns their back or takes advantage of your kindness. The pain you feel now is real. But know that I will use this moment for your growth, for your strength. I will turn this sorrow into the light of understanding. You may wonder, why did this happen? Why were you tested in this way? Why did you have to face such deception? But let me tell you, every trial you face, every wound you endure, is not for nothing. I have witnessed your heart, your faith, and your commitment. Though others may try to break you, you will rise. You will grow stronger, more discerning, and more rooted in the truth of who you are. Do not let this person's actions define you. You are not weak because you trusted them. You are not foolish for believing in the goodness of others. The world may try to tell you that love is something to be feared, that trust is a weakness, but I say unto you, keep your heart open. Let my love be your guide. Now is the time to rebuild, to stand firm in your faith. Trust in my promises. When the world turns away, I will never leave you. When others deceive, I will always be your truth. Learn from this, my child, and grow in the strength of your wisdom. Do not be bitter. Do not allow the actions of one to steal your peace, for you are more than the hurt they caused. Take a step forward with me. I will give you the clarity to see who truly loves you and who seeks only to use you. Trust your heart, trust my guidance, and never forget that I am with you, now and forever. Remember, my child, you are not a fool for believing in good. It is through this belief that you will one day find the true love and connection that I have promised you. Keep going, keep growing, for I am with you every step of the way. Trust in me, and I will lead you to brighter days. My child, let me continue to speak to you, for I see the heaviness in your heart. I know the questions that linger in your mind. How could I have been so blind? Why didn't I see it coming? These are not just the thoughts of a person who feels betrayed, these are the cries of a heart that longs for understanding and healing. But hear my words, for they carry the truth that will set you free. You are not weak for trusting. I created you with an open heart, full of compassion, a desire to connect, and a longing to share love. These are the gifts I gave you, and you must never see them as faults. The world may tell you to protect yourself from others, to close off, to become cynical and guarded. But I say unto you, love is not a weakness. It is a strength. It is the greatest power in the universe, for through love, all things are possible. The deception you faced is a painful lesson, but it is not the end of your story. Let this moment teach you discernment, not distrust. Let it strengthen your ability to see clearly, not to close your heart. You see, there are those in this world who will take advantage of your kindness, but there are also those who will cherish you, those who will love you in the same pure and faithful way that I love you. It is in the balance between trust and wisdom that you will find peace. You may feel the sting of disappointment now, and that is natural. But in time, I will heal this wound. Do not be afraid of the healing process. It will take time, yes, but each moment of healing brings you closer to understanding. The pain will transform into wisdom, the sorrow into strength. In my arms, your heart will become more resilient, more beautiful, and more capable of loving without fear. Know this, my child, I will never leave you. When others deceive and hurt you, I will hold you close. I will guide you through this storm. Your heart will not remain broken forever. Just as the sun rises after the darkest night, your soul will rise again, stronger, wiser, and full of light. Trust in my plan for you, for it is a plan of love, of restoration, and of hope. This moment will not define your future unless you allow it to. The past is behind you, and the future I have for you is full of promise and grace. Let this experience refine you, not define you. Do not allow the hurt of one person to shape your view of everyone. There are many out there who will walk beside you, who will love you for who you are, and who will honor the trust you give. So, I call you to rise. Not with bitterness or anger, but with strength and peace. Look ahead, not behind. The person you are becoming is more powerful than any lie or betrayal. I have placed in you a heart that can withstand anything, a heart that can love again, and again, and again. Never fear love. Never fear trust. Trust in me, for I am the one who guides you. Now, as you move forward, I urge you to forgive, not for their sake, but for yours. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks your freedom. Let go of the weight you carry, for it is not meant to burden you. I will take your hurt and turn it into something beautiful. Forgiveness will allow your heart to expand, to love deeper, and to embrace life with open arms once more. Your journey does not end here. There are brighter days ahead. And though the road may seem uncertain now, I will be your light. Keep walking, child, for you are not alone. My beloved, I know the struggle you carry with you. The scars that you now bear are not simply marks of betrayal, they are marks of your resilience. The world will try to make you believe that your pain is a sign of your failure, but let me remind you, it is not the wound that defines you, but the strength it takes to heal. You are not broken, you are being refined. Just as a diamond is formed under pressure, so too is your heart growing stronger through this trial. I hear your thoughts, the quiet whispers of doubt that ask, will I ever be able to trust again? Can I ever open my heart fully without fear of being deceived again? My child, these questions are heavy and real, and I do not expect you to answer them all at once. Healing takes time, and you must allow yourself the grace to move forward in my love, at your own pace. Do not rush through your pain, but know that I am walking beside you every step of the way. Trust, once lost, feels like a fragile thing. You might look at others and wonder how they are able to trust, to love without hesitation, without fear. But the truth is, my child, those who trust fully, who love deeply, are not those without pain, they are the ones who have learned the greatest lesson, that love, true love, is not about giving your heart to anyone without question, but about choosing to love despite the risk. It is the act of loving with wisdom, knowing that while you may be hurt, your love will never be wasted. Your love, in the purest sense, belongs to me first and foremost, and it is through me that you learn to give and receive love in its truest form. In time, you will learn that forgiveness is not a gift for the one who has wronged you, it is a gift for you. Forgiving those who have hurt you does not mean condoning their actions. It simply means that you are releasing the hold they have on your heart, and setting yourself free. When you forgive, you no longer allow the pain of the past to govern your present or your future. You are letting go of the bitterness that would bind you, so that you may live in the peace I long to give you. You may feel as though your trust is shattered, but I say to you, trust is not something that disappears. Trust is something that must be rebuilt, slowly, piece by piece, with my guidance. Trust in me, for I will show you how to trust again. Trust in my love, which never fails. Trust that I am with you in the midst of every challenge. Trust that I will never let go of your hand, no matter how hard the storm may seem. And as you rebuild your trust, I also call you to rebuild your heart. Do not allow the wounds of the past to turn you cold. The person who hurt you does not have the power to take away the warmth of your heart unless you let them. You are capable of loving again, of giving again, of receiving again. But remember, this love begins with me. You must first learn to love yourself, to accept the fullness of who you are, with all your tenderness, with all your vulnerability, with all your strength. For you are mine, and I have created you in my image. Do not be afraid of love, my child. The world may have shown you its darkest side, but I promise you, there is light in love. It is through love that you will find your healing, your peace, and your purpose. Love will restore you, and it will lead you to the right people, those who will see you for who you truly are, and who will love you in the same pure way that I love you. So take one step at a time. Take my hand and walk with me. I will not lead you astray. You may not see the full path ahead, but trust that I have already paved the way for you. You do not need to know the entire journey, you only need to know that I am with you, and that is enough. Let go of the past, and look forward with hope, for I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Your future is filled with hope, and the pain you feel now will fade into the background of a life full of love, joy, and peace. Remember, you are never alone. My love for you is everlasting, and with me, you can never be lost. Keep your heart open, and trust in the beautiful future I have prepared for you. Amen.